G'day. I strongly believe that our touchscreen hearing check continues to be the absolute best solution for hearing care organisations around the world, for pre-screenings in the hearing centre, and also to take hearing services out into the community as part of a community program. But I'm not always sure that the touchscreen hearing check is being configured by clients to utilise it in the most effective way. Okay, so let's look at the administration area of the app. The first thing I want to focus on is the selection of the background noise. Now, of course, our application is already calibrated for different noise settings, and our patented noise correction algorithms will make sure that it's accurate in those settings. However, it's also important that we probably choose this for the user as much as possible. If we don't select the background noise for the user, they will have to select it themselves. And we probably have a far better idea than they do. So you have some hints down here on the left side about what kind of setting it is. Very noisy would be a trade show floor. Fairly quiet might be a quiet waiting room. An average noise or noisy might be a waiting room that's open to a shopping mall. Now what we need to do is just make sure that the haze, the green haze, is over the top of the one we want to select, and also that it's on. And then we've chosen it for the user. Now we also have the ability to turn certain screens within the application off. And that really depends on what setting you are going to be doing your testing in. If it's in the clinic or in the hearing centre and you're doing pre-screenings, then what I would suggest is you turn the welcome screen off so that the first screen that the user will see is the registration screen, because your staff member can then help them enter their information into the application and then put their headphones on them in the correct way. I would probably still leave test instructions on unless you feel that your staff are very, very capable of explaining how the test is going to be happening and what the user needs to be going through. And I would probably choose location off, because they've already chosen with their feet which centre that they want to see you for further consulting services and for follow-up tests. Things will be very different though in a community screening event where you are going out and doing free screenings. Now, if a staff member is there, you still have the option of turning the welcome screen on and off. I would certainly leave the test instructions on, but because the person has not yet chosen a location for their hearing check, I would leave the choose location on so that they can then enter their postcode or zip code into the end of the test to be presented with their closest locations. One other thing to consider is what type of headphones you want to use. Now, standard studio headphones are good for most situations. However, if you're doing a lot of trade shows and expos in very noisy environments, using audiometric headphones with occluding cups will give the user a greater sense of efficacy in the test, because there will be less distracting background noise. However, the audiometric headphones come in around $900, while a standard headphone is about $100. So it's really up for you to choose that. A new feature that you may or may not be aware of with our solution is the client booking system. If you have an online appointment calendar system that people can access through your website, then we can integrate this into our hearing check so that both from the welcome screen and also from the My Results screen, users with a significant hearing loss can access or request an appointment and get straight into your appointment calendar system and book an appointment with you. The final feature of the administration area that I would like to show you is the opt-in privacy policy, which also can be turned on and off. By turning this on, users will see a summarised privacy policy that you want to deliver to them to show them how their data is going to be used. Now, this is very good practice when you're taking your hearing screening out to third-party destinations and people might not directly know who is getting their data and how it's going to be used. It's probably a good idea to have it on because we want people to be able to opt into the use of their data before they provide it to us. It's just good practice. Thank you very much for your time today. I hope this has been useful. If there's anything you'd like to discuss with us, please get in contact with us via email, service@hearingcheck.net, and we'd be more than happy to answer any of your inquiries. Until then, thank you very much for being a client of Spinach Effect and Hearing Care Marketing.